Hello everybody, this is GamerGar. Welcome back to another video of Stardew Valley. For today's video, I played 200 days of Stardew Valley and tried to attain perfection. So this is a continuation video from the 100 days video. Can we get perfection in this video? Let's find out. But first, let's look at the goals that I have set up for this video. The first goal is to maximize friendship with every NPC in the game. So that includes Kent, of course, because we're into year 2, and it also includes Leo. The second goal is to ship every single item in the game. The third goal is to craft every single item in the game. And of course, the last goal is to obtain all warp obelisks the game has to offer. So let's jump into the video and let's see how we got on. Day 101. We are halfway through winter and there's only one thing on our mind right now, and that is to make as much money as possible. Now we do have a shed on the farm. It's filled up with preserve jars at the moment, so we're going to process all those preserve jars. We have some leftover pumpkins, so we'll process those. Up to the quarry, we are going to lay a lovely tree farm here, and we're going to put tappers on these trees to get more oak resins so we can make more cakes. We're going to pick up a special orders quest too. We're going to go with island ingredients because we're going to get the lovely solar panel for completing that quest, which means battery packs for us. We got the Solar Kingdom painting there off the famous zucchini. Day number 102, we are on the hunt for ginger to try to complete the special orders quest. Now there's a limited number of ginger on the island every day, so we'll have to come here every single day and hoe up as much ginger as possible. There's also a few more golden walnuts to get on Ginger Island. There's 130 in total, so we just got a few there from farming. And we're working on Leo as well to max out his friendships. We've got rabbit's foots and duck feathers for him. Day 103, we're in the volcano, we're getting golden walnuts, we're also getting cinder shards, we're also hunting down magma sprites for the monster eradication goals. So I get a nice dragon tooth club out of a chest here, which is a huge weapon upgrade for me. So I'm going to go ahead and enchant that. I'm going to give it 3 rubies, increase its attack power. And if I get a prismatic shard later on, sure, we might give it an enchant as well to make it even stronger. Now, the infinity weapons are much stronger, but for now we don't have galaxy souls, so we will use the dragon tooth club. So day 104, we are going to go to the lovely frog, and he is going to give us 5 golden walnuts for each crop we have on the farm. So he's going to give us 5 for melons, 5 for wheat, 5 for garlic, which is amazing. So we just got a lovely secret note there. That is the location of a golden walnut and an ostrich egg. Speaking of ostrich eggs, we just got another one there. I'm going to buy a banana sapling here as well to plant that, because I need a banana to get some more golden walnuts later on. That's the second ostrich egg there in the bag. And I also unlocked the teleportation here as well, so I can just quickly teleport back to my farm if I need to. So I've got starfruit wine here in the kegs. That's going to sell for quite a lot. I got super lucky as well today, and I got an owl statue, so we'll use that as a decoration on the farm. So I'm going to go to Marnie today, and we're going to purchase some animals. We're going to get 12 pigs for one of our deluxe barns, and these pigs are going to make us huge profits in spring. Now they do start off as baby pigs, but when these pigs are mature and when they have full hearts, they're going to get us loads of profits. 310,000 gold made today, primarily from selling starfruit wine and pickled pumpkins. So on day 106, we go to Robin. We are going to construct a farm building. We're going to get her to make another barn because we want more animals, which means more profit for us. So we're going to build that up, and I might put cows and goats into that. I have some iridium ore from the previous cavern run. We'll turn that into iridium bars. The trees grew quickly because I used tree fertilizer, so we're going to put tappers in those trees. And we're also going to go with the community cleanup special orders quest. So Linus would give us the fiber seed, which means fiber won't be a problem anymore. So I'm going to fish up all my trash here on Ginger Island because it's very easy to get trash there. I also get a tropical curry recipe off Ghost because we need all the recipes to make those to get perfection. Tropical curry is something that we need. So I fished up the snake skull, one of the many artifacts we need for Professor Snail. And on day 107, I decided to make some Iridium Sprinklers because we are going to upgrade our farms. Day 108, we get the fiber seed off Linus for getting all the trash for him. So we'll plant a few of those, and that means we won't need fiber for quite some time. I'm going to change my farming professions around using the Statue of Uncertainty today. And I'm also going to take the Extended Family Key Quest, which will give me 20 key gems. So I'm just going to make a little patch here. I'm going to fill this up with fiber seeds, and I'm also going to go with the agriculturist perk for farming because that way the seeds will grow faster. So I got Emily here from my lovely Secret Santa, and she gave me a bear. I've gotten worse, trust me. I think I got stole once whole And I also fished up the legendary Glacier Fish Jr. at the end of day 109. Day 110, we are on the hunt for more legendary fish to complete the Keys quest. And I get the Legend 2 here. It is a difficult catch, but it sells for a nice chunk of money. I also get the Angler down here as well on day 110, which is really nice. And we go for the stroll here too down to the Sores, and we'll get the Mutant Carp, which is another legendary fish. The great thing is that you can keep these fish if you want, or you can sell them. You don't have to give them back to Mr. Key. And we're going to fish up the Crimson Fish here as well, and that completes the quest. Back to Robin on day 111, and we are going to go up the final house upgrade for 100,000 gold. So Robin will have it done in a few days. We're also going to go to the Desert Trader, and we are going to purchase tons of rhubarb seed. Rhubarb will be our main crop for spring. You can make quite the profit from that, and we spend the rest of the day just breaking open some wood stumps here to get our hands on hardwood, and we got our final level up in foraging. The parrots also visited Stardew Valley, and they made Leo a home that he can live in. It's a cool little treehouse beside Linus's hut, so that's good. A new NPC added to the valley. So we're going to go with Botanist here for level 10 foraging, which is a no-brainer. So we're going to pick up more taro roots here, we get more golden walnuts, and we are going to spend a good portion of today cutting down trees in Ginger Island, because we need tons and tons of hardwood and regular wood for the upgrades that we want to do. Back to Sandy, and I decided to purchase more rhubarb seeds, and I can always plant those on the Stardew Valley farm, or I can even plant them on the Iridium farm. Day 113, we're back in spring, and Kent decides to visit us, which is a year 2 NPC. And that's all the NPCs that you're going to see in the game. So once we max out Kent and once we max out Leo, we'll be finished with, maximizing NPC hearts. Shane wanted to adopt a baby. I said no problem. Into the greenhouse, day 114. It's time to process all our lovely pumpkins into pumpkin juice. And we also have some sweet gem berries as well. So I'm actually going to sell these ones because I need to sell 15 of each crop to, for one of the achievements. So I go to Pierre today and I'm going to buy 10 of most seeds that he has. And the reason why I'm going to buy all these seeds is because when it comes time to make all the recipes, I'll have all the crops for it. So day 115, it's a rainy day. That doesn't really mean anything to us now because we have sprinklers, but the fiber can be harvested and we're going to get hundreds of fiber from this. So I'm going to take on a quest here from an NPC on Ginger Island. She doesn't have a name, it's question marks, but she's going to give us a war memento, which is going to start a chain quest, and we are going to spend a good portion of today doing that chain quest. So today we're going to go with Keys Cuisine. We get 25 key gems for that. Ship 100,000 gold worth of fresh items. Best way to do this is to just purchase tons and tons of coffee off Gus, turn it into triple shot espresso, and then sell that. Now you do lose out a bit of money, but if you have lots of money, it's a very easy way to just get that quest to get some handy gems. Because we want to get all the recipes off Key, and we also want to get all the endgame items off him too, to make our lives a lot easier. So I spent a good portion of today putting eggs into these mayonnaise machines, making mayonnaise, and I come out with 176,000 gold, which is really nice. The next day we start the chain quest. Now it's Kent's birthday, we give him the rabbit's foot. We also give him the war memento, and he's going to give us a really cool item which we can give Gus. In return, Gus is going to give us a Stardew Valley rose. We're going to give that to Sandy. She'll give us the advanced TV remote. We're going to give that to George for the Arctic Shard. Give that to the Wizard for the Wiggling Worm, and give that to Willy for the Pirate's Locket. It's quite the chain quest, but it's cool. And we're going to give the Pirate's Locket back to the woman here, and she gives us the Fairy Dust recipe, which is a nice recipe, and she also gives us more golden walnuts. So we're actually almost there now. We're getting the full 130 golden walnuts, which is really nice. What's probably going to stop us from getting it for a while is the snake vertebrae, because that is it's very hard to get. So we're working on Leo again here now. I'll give him a duck feather today to increase the friendship with him because he loves duck feathers, and obviously if I can give him a silver, gold or an iridium quality duck feather, I'll get even more friendship point. I also spend a great deal of portion today cutting down trees to get more wood, and the reason why I need more wood is that I need to make lots of kegs, reserve jars, sheds, barns, coops. They all require wood. So we remastered the foraging today. I'm going to go with Forester for more wood, and I'm going to go with Lumberjack. So there's a chance to get hardwood when you cut down trees, which is really nice as well. So it's day 119 and the pigs are finally finding truffles for us. I'm going to pick up all these truffles. Now because I respec foraging, I'm not going to get iridium truffles, but we can always respec it later on. I do the mermaid puzzle today in Ginger Island by putting down flute boxes, so I get some more golden walnuts there. And day 120 we're going to go with the big barn. So we're going to upgrade the regular barn to the big barn. and we're going to take another key quest. So we're going to go with Keys Crop because we're going to get 100 key gems if we do that. And I've got some really nice tactics for that. In my opinion, the best way to get the key beans is to just fish them up. Keep fishing because you can get them in the treasure chests. You can also pull them directly out of the water. So I'm going to fix the bridge today in the Volcano Cave. We're going to go back in. We're going to go on a bit of a journey. Enchant Dragon 2 Club. And it gets the Vampiric enchant, which isn't too bad. I would have preferred Artful or Crusader, but hey, beggars can't be choosers, right? I'm going to get the Deluxe Retaining Style recipe, as well as the Banana Pudding recipe from the Ginger Island Trader. And then we are back in Stardew Valley. We are processing more pumpkins into pickled pumpkins, and new special orders quest has appeared. We'll go with Pierre's Prime Produce because we want the mini shipping bin from him. So I got a few more artifacts, going to hand those into Professor Snail today, and as a reward I get a banana sapling and some more golden walnuts, which is great. So that is a lot more golden walnuts off Professor Snail, but he has a few more to cough up. Just got to find some snake parts for him. So we are now going to get the Deluxe Barn today, and that's going to be the final upgrade. But we're not finished with Robin just yet. I'm going to buy some wood chippers from her because I can process my hardwood into regular wood using the wood chipper. And I have so much hardwood accumulated now, I'm going to get tons of wood back using this method. Because we just need so much wood for the upgrades that we're doing and for the stuff that we're making. So I spend a great deal of time today just putting hardwood into these wood chippers to get back regular wood. Day 124, the rhubarb has come to fruition, so I'm going to harvest all that. We're also going to go to Clint as well here, and I'm going to spend all my money on coal. So you probably think this is a bad move, however it takes a long time to farm coal, and I need it to make tons of preserve jars. I need to make lots more preserve jars. I also harvest the rhubarb on Ginger Island as well. That takes an incredibly long time. Day 125, it is time to purchase strawberry seeds. So I'm going to get almost a full stack. I ran out of money, but I got 767, so I'll make a nice profit from that, and I'll get between 2 and 3 harvests from those strawberries because I have the agriculturist farming profession, so that knocks 10% off them. So I've just planted all the strawberries. As we can see, day 126, all the strawberries are growing up on the farm now. It's going to be quite the profit. We're going to go to Robin 2. We're going to get a new shed put on the farm, and that'll be filled up to the top with processing machines. We're also going to get all this lovely oak resin that the tappers have produced, and we're going to collect all that lovely wood as well from the wood chippers. So wood chippers are totally overpowered in this game, especially if you've got lots of hardwood, and there's loads of ways you can accumulate hardwood in this game. So day 127, time for the special orders quest. We're going to go up to strong stuff for Pam. She wants potato juice, so she'll get just that. We're going to finish up Pierre's Prime Produce special orders quest by giving him taro roots, and we get money for that. So we're going to respec farming again. We're going to go tiller, crops worth 10% more, and we're going to go with artisan so we can sell all our lovely artisan items. So day 128, we are back to the key quest with the key fruit, and we're just going to harvest all this. But what we're going to do is, when it's all harvested, we're going to turn it all into seeds again, and then we're going to plant those. That's the fastest and easiest way you're going to get up to 500 of these beans. Just harvest into a seed maker, rinse and repeat until you can harvest 500 of them. So as you can see today, we make over 1 million gold, and this is just an accumulation of starfruit wine and pumpkin juice and other bits and bobs, but primarily starfruit wine and pumpkin juice. That's how overpowered starfruits actually are. Look at the profits there. 3,150 gold. Day 129, our lovely baby has entered the house, and Shane is ready for road. Papa Shane reporting for duty, so fair play to Shane. He's come a long way. We're also going to get the big shed. This is going to be a shed upgrade, and once that building is fully upgraded, we'll fill that up with kegs. Speaking of kegs, it is time to grind out more wood, because we need to make over 100 kegs, which means we need thousands and thousands of wood for that. So I'm just going to cut down all these trees in Cindersap Forest. Make sure you get the stumps too, so the trees grow back. So we're going to visit Morris today, our good friend Morris. We're going to give him 500,000 gold for a lovely cinema, so we can bring people to the cinema. It's a great way to increase friendship. Speaking of cinema, we're going to give Kent here a lovely golden ticket on day 131, and we're going to bring him to the cinema to try to get his friendship up faster with us. We also give him a rabbit's foot as well. Now, his loved gift is actually a roasted hazelnuts, but we don't have too many hazelnuts at the moment. So we went to see the brave little sapling in the cinema, and it's all about this little sapling that wants to grow into a tree. Let's just pray that he doesn't grow into a tree in Cindersap Forest, because he's not going to last very long. Day 132, it is time to harvest the lovely strawberries, and we've got hundreds of strawberries to harvest. We also go back to Ginger Island as well, and we're going to convert more key beans into seeds, and we're going to plant those again. So as we can see now, there is tons of beans planted, and when these all grow, we should have over 500 to complete that quest, so they're just going to take a few days. So it is back to Key's Secret Walnut Room. We have new quests, 4 precious stones, and let's play a game. Of course we're going to go for 4 stones, because Juno Kart is just way too hard. Way too hard. So we need to get 4 prismatic shards, plenty of ways we can get those, but we'll just do a Skull Cavern dive to get those, no problem. Well, day 133, we are processing more starfruit, so we have an overabundance of starfruit from year 1, if you're wondering where I got all the starfruit from. Another special orders quest, fragments of the past, 100 pieces of bone. That'll be simple. We're just going to go to the dig site here on Ginger Island, and we're going to mine up all these lovely nodes to get bone fragments. We just need 100 bone fragments. You can also fight skeletons too together, but the dig site's a good place. So we give Leo another duck feather, and we have Leo maxed out in terms of friendship. That's 10 out of 10 hearts with Leo. All we have left now to maximize friendship with everyone is Kent. And we can just give him rabbit's foots every couple of days and he'll be a happy camper. So we're also focusing on monster eradication goals. So if I see these magma sprites or magma markers, we will kill those as quick as possible for all those monster eradication goals. So we're going to make an obelisk today. We're going to make the desert obelisk, so I can just warp to the desert anytime I feel like it. Day 136, we have more strawberries. So we're going to harvest all these, and we're going to sell these and make an absolute ton of money. We're also going to visit the dwarf, and I'm going to purchase loads of life elixirs, which is the best consumable in the game because it always heals you up full. I'm also going to purchase from him tons of bombs as well. Into the Skull Cavern, and on floor 39 I get my first prismatic shard out of a chest. I just need 3 more to complete that quest. I'm at down to floor 100 though, and I got the Iridium Snake Milk, which increases my HP by 25, so that's really good as well. So we're just venturing down here and blowing up some iridium nodes. I get another prismatic shard there, plus tons of iridium ore. I also on day 138 handed in the bone fragments into Gunther, and that's the fragments of the past done for him. I also completed the special orders quest for Pam by giving her 15 potato juices. That's 3,000 gold in the bag, and we're also going to harvest all of the key fruit here on Ginger Island to complete Key's special quest, and that will give us 100 key gems for completion. So speaking of key quests, we're going to do Key's Hungry Challenge. Your task is to make it level 100 in the Skull Cavern, however you can't eat or drink anything. We're also going to give a banana to this gorilla, and he is going to reward us with more golden walnuts. Excellent, because our banana tree fully grew after a month. So we're going to treat ourselves today for some items. We're going to purchase 3 galaxy souls, and with the remainder I'm going to get the key to the town, which makes it much easier to access the vendors in this game if we need items, for example hay from Marnie. So I purchased the galaxy hammer, and I put geisters into it. I got the infinity gavel, I put 3 rubies into it, and I also gave it enchant, which I got artful. So we now have one of the strongest weapons in the game. I also purchased 6 cows and 6 goats off Marnie for the milk that we need, because I want to ship one of each item off in the game, so I need cows and goats to make that happen. For for cow cheese, goat cheese, cow milk, and goat milk, including the large milks. Day 140, I purchased 175 staircases using jades that have been replicated in my lovely crystallariums. So we're going back into the Skull Cavern. I got down fairly deep today because I spammed some ladders. I got some nice prismatic shards, so that's good for Key Secret Walnut quest. Now we also have monster eradication goals for those mummies. So if I see him, I do kill him. If I see serpents, I kill him. If I see rock crabs, I kill them. Day 141, it is the start of summer, so we're going to get rid of all our dead strawberries and we're going to replace them with starfruit. Look at all the starfruit that I have. I've got a full stack of starfruit ready to go, and this is just the beginning. We also have our greenhouse, which is now primarily taken over with ancient fruit, so that's a nice profit right there. And we're going to go with the Juicy Bugs Wanted special orders quest for Willy, and we're going to go with 4 precious stones again for key special quests, because we don't want to play Juno Bogart. Back into the volcano, and our primary goal here is to kill the magma sprites. And I also went to Robin's, and we're just going to build more buildings here because we want more sheds, more processing machines, of course. I get red cabbage seeds off here because I need to ship those for the achievement. And we're just doing Willy's special orders quest here right now, so we're just killing these bugs to get bug meat. I just need 100 bug meat to complete that quest. So I got my steel trash can back off Clint. I'll get him to upgrade it again to a gold trash can, so we come back there in a few days. Day 144, I completed Willy's special orders quest. That's 3000 gold in the bag. We'll also get a prize off Willy. Super lucky in the Skull Cavern today. I got a lucky ring. I had to get rid of something for it though. We'll just throw away a couple of bones. Time to upgrade our shed to a big shed here via Robin. That is another big shed added to the farm. We're going to fill that up with processing machines. Speaking of processing machines, it is back to the quarry to get more wood by sacrificing hardwood. Look at all the lovely starfruit wine we have today, 146, and it is going to give us quite a lot of money. 653,000 gold, primarily from selling starfruit wine, of course. Then 147, we are doing it again. We are farming wood using wood chippers. As long as we have hardwood, we don't need to cut down many trees, but we still cut down trees regardless because we need even more wood. So we are going to get the Ginger Island Obelisk today. This means we can fast travel to Ginger Island and we can fast travel back to Stardew Valley. So we don't need to use Willy's boat anymore. I purchased more cabbage seeds off Pierre because I need to ship 15 of those in total, and we get a void egg off the witch. So day 148, I play some darts to get more golden walnuts. You can play darts up to 3 times to get awarded with 3 golden walnuts. So that's 3 more in the bag for us, which is great. So all we need now are the golden walnuts from Professor Snail, you know, so we need snake vertebrae for that. So I go to the theatre today to play the crane game here just to get some aesthetic items for the house. I also get an iridium trash can back off Clint. So now we're going to do Robin's Resource Rush, 1,000 pieces of wood, but we also get to keep the wood, so we might as well hit 2 birds with the 1 stone there with that. I'm also going to build a slime hutch here because why not? It's one of the few buildings I don't have on the farm, and it also means regular slimes will drop slime eggs when they die, so that's more money for me. So I put down more wood chippers, which means I can now convert more hardwood into regular wood, which is great, and that very quickly completes Robin's special order quest, so more gold for us, and as a reward we get the lovely stone chest from Robin, which is a real nice little chest. So I'm killing dinosaurs today because we need to kill these for the monster eradication goal. So if we get a prehistoric level like this, then we kill some lovely dinosaurs. More prismatic shards for us, of course, and I also got really lucky here too, and I got a second prismatic shard for killing the serpent. 2 prismatic shards on the 1 floor. Can't ask for much more than that. Another prismatic shard here for blowing open iridium nodes. And I also get even luckier and get another lucky ring from a crate. That is my second lucky ring. So it's probably time now to go off and start merging some ring combinations together to get that extra luck. So today Clint is upgrading our watering can as a steel watering can. Day 152, it is time to harvest more starfruit, which means more money for us. So I'm going to put 4 prismatic shards into the bin there for key. That gives me more key gems, and we're going to get another quest. So we have a choice here now between the Hungry Challenge and Let's Play a Game. We're going to go with the Hungry Challenge, of course, which means we're going to go back into the Skull Cavern to get more key gems. I merged a Slime Charmer ring with a Lucky Ring and an Iridium Band with a Lucky Ring today for a super ring combination, and I also got efficient on the Iridium Axe, which means that the axe will no longer use up any energy. I got super lucky today, and I got the second snake vertebrae that I needed in order to finish off Professor Snail's artifact quests, which means I'm going to get the last few golden walnuts that I need. So I now have 130 golden walnuts in total. That's all the golden walnuts got on Ginger Island. Day 154, the starfruits are good to go. We're going to harvest all these lovely starfruits, process them into starfruit wine, and when they are ready, we are going to make huge profits altogether. Huge profits. Back to into Skull Cavern, I got the white turban, so I'm actually going to swap out my hats now for that, just to change it up a little bit. And we are on the hunt for more prismatic shards for keys special quests. So I go to Sandy today to get more starfruit seeds because I want another batch of these for processing. So we're going to fill up our Stardew Valley farm again now with more starfruit. It's the best thing by far you can get in summer. So I'm going to give Kent a rabbit's foot, and guess what? That maximizes Kent's friendship with us, which means we now have full friendship with every NPC in the game. So now I'm going to go with island ingredients for Caroline. So Caroline wants us to ship off 100 items there. No problem, Caroline. I'm also going to get some recipes here. So hyper speed grow, we'll try to get the heavy tappers. I can also trade in my golden walnuts there for key gems, the remainders. I also get the Iridium water can off Clint today, and of course we're going to go back to the forge and upgrade our Iridium pickaxe for powerful. That's really nice because that means we can now one-shot the nodes in the volcano with the powerful enchant. And I also get bottomless for the Iridium water can, which is super handy as well. And I also do the quest chain and get the club card so I can access the casino. So I can get that last alien rare code that I need. And of course we get the bear's knowledge as well for giving the bear a maple syrup, which is an item added to our wallet. We also give the driver here beside the Jojo Mart the rabbit's foot for a permanent luck upgrade. So that's the special charm we got right there, and that gives us a permanent luck increase, which is really nice too. Day 157 I go into the casino, I'm going to buy some key gems, and I'm going to basically play a game here until I have lots of key currency to purchase stuff. So I have 16,000 key currency there, and I'm just going to use that to get the alien rare crow, which is the last rare crow I needed, along with some other bits and bobs like the paintings there as well. The next day I get the Deluxe Scarecrow as a reward for attaining all the rare crows. Deluxe Scarecrow covers a lot more range than the regular rare crows, so it's something that you want to make and put down in your farm so you can have more tiles for farming. I spent a great portion of today turning milk into cheese. I also got a tiger slime egg and put that into an incubator to start my lovely little slime farm. I also got the trash can here, which is a nice decoration that I can put in my farm from the fountain. And of course, day 159 we are going back to the wizard's place to get the Earth Obelisk, and we'll also get the beach obelisk as well, so now we can fast travel to the beach, and we can also fast travel up to the mountain area. That's all the obelisk got, another primary goal complete. So I'm going to get Robin to make me a stables today, which means I can get around faster using my horse, because increased movement speed means you can get from A to B faster, which means you have more time to make more money. I got lots of gold there from doing and a solar panels for completing Caroline's special orders quest, so thanks very much Caroline for that. So this time I'm going to put hops into the kegs here because I need to sell pale ales for the ship every item achievement. I also make some solar panels and stick them down in the desert, which will be a nice supply of batteries every few days. We're going to name the horse Sunny, of course, because I'm a huge One Piece fan. And I'm using a mod here called the Pegasus mod, so the horse looks like Pegasus. So this time I'm going to put more starfruit into preserve jars. Now obviously you can make more money by putting them into kegs, but all the kegs are they're processing starfruit at the moment. So we'll use the preserve jars for the excess. So I got all my pale ales today. I'm going to sell those. I'm also going to get a mill here too off Robin, so she'll build it up for us. And what we can do with the mill later is we can just put loads of wheat into it. So today it's back processing items. We're getting even more cheese. We'll sell all the cheese, of course, to make even more money. But we actually have tons of milk here now because we have 6 cows and 6 goats. So there's loads and loads of milk in those auto grabbers. And then it's, of course, back into the big shed. And I'm getting ancient fruit wine, I'm getting starfruit wine, and we're just going to replace all that with more starfruit. We're going to go with Keys Cuisine special quest today. So it's going to be purchasing more coffee, of course, turning that into more triple shot espressos. We don't make a profit from this, but we don't mind that. We just want the currency to get those endgame items. We're going to get more ancient fruit today from our greenhouse, and we're just going to process that further. So I'm going to purchase pressure nozzles today. I'm going to get 8 in total, which is 2 sets. And I'm going to redo the Ginger Island farm. So I'm going to put down Iridium Sprinklers, I'm going to give them pressure nozzles, and that means I'll be able to plant even way more crops on Ginger Island. So we're going to put loads of ancient fruit on our Ginger Island farm to maximize profits that we make. I'm going to get Robin to make me a fish pond because I need caviar for the ship everything achievement. So we'll put a sturgeon into that. I also make a few Deluxe Scarecrows. I'm going to put them all around the farm, which means I'll have more space to put down more crops. And of course, day 166 we go back into the Skull Cavern and we are going to search for prismatic shards. We are also searching for monsters, so I just got the monster slayer goal there for completing the rock crabs, which is really nice. And of course, I'm going to get a dinosaur mayonnaise so I can ship that for the achievement, as well as other mayonnaise items. So we're looking for a void mayonnaise as well, actually. So I also put a sturgeon here into the fish pond. That would give me back sturgeon roe. That would be converted to caviar. And day 168, that's our last batch of starfruit. So we're going to harvest all this lovely starfruit. That will be converted into starfruit wine. And that will be sold for a lovely, lovely profit just for us. So day 168, this is the end of summer, and we'll use today by just putting down loads of wheat. So We're now in fall. I'm going to get artichoke seeds off Pierre, because that's a year 2 crop. We never actually sold that in year 1. I'm also going to get a full stack of Deluxe Scarecrow. This just to speed up the crop so we can make money faster. And I made a lot of gold today just from selling more starfruit wine and things like that. So starfruit wine is the main money maker on this farm at the moment. So I got sturgeon raw today on day 170, and I'm just going to pop that into a preserve jar here to make caviar. Now it will take 3 days, 19 hours, so almost 4 days. But it'll be worth it because we just have to ship that off for that achievement, ship 1 of each item. So we're getting bad luck here with the key quests. We had a choice between Keys Cuisine and 4 precious stones. We go with the 4 precious stones again because that way we can just go into the Skull Cavern and do multiple goals in there. So I made some tea saplings, going to plant these because I need tea leaves, because I need to ship off a green tea in order to get, you know, that achievement, to work towards that achievement. Day 171, we're putting down another building here. And the reason why I'm putting down so many buildings is because I just want to get more animals, I want to get more processing machines, and it's the best way to save space. Just keep it all on the farm, keep it compact, keep it easy to get to. Day 172, our lovely wheat is ready to go. So not only are we going to get lots of wheat from this, we're also going to get hay, which means I won't have to buy any from Marnie by the time I'm finished. I'm going to plant all these pumpkins now, and I might just use the speed grow as well to speed up these pumpkins. Or I might just use them on the second batch if, you know, if we don't have enough time before the speed grow is applied. So I'm going to put all the wheat into the mill here. That'll give me back wheat flour tomorrow. So let's see how much wheat flour it's going to give us back. So day 173, we get back 998 wheat flour, which is amazing. So we're going to sell that. We're going to get almost 50,000 gold just for that, which is really nice. So we're back in the Skull Cavern today, and we're killing serpents for monster eradication goals, and we're looking for more prismatic shards. So we just got one there for just blowing up an iridium deposit. Day 174, I get the caviar, and I shipped that away, so we're one step closer from completing the achievement to ship 1 of every item. I also put 4 prismatic shards into the chest there, and I bought some mushroom tree seeds, so I'm going to grow some mushroom trees on the farm here. And we can actually put tappers on these mushroom trees as well, and they generate mushrooms every day, which is really cool. So I went to the Ginger Island farm, and this is where I planted most of the fall crops. So I'm just going to get the artichokes here now, harvest all those, and I'll sell those. So we're going to go with the big barn today, and we'll upgrade our regular barn to a big barn, and then of course we'll upgrade it to a deluxe barn because I want to put ostriches inside there. So it's more processing today, starfruit into starfruit wine, and we're going to sell that, another 486,000 gold in the bag from primarily starfruit wine. So it's another quest, it's Keys Cuisine. Unfortunately, we're not getting the options we want. We don't have radioactive ore yet, so we have to go with either Keys Cuisine or the 4 precious stones. We go with Keys Cuisine this time. So I'm going to put an ostrich incubator into the barn here, and I'm going to put an ostrich egg into that. Now it will take 9 days for that egg to hatch, but it's so worth it because ostriches are great money makers. So I'm just doing Willie's special orders quest here. I just need 5 lionfish, I need 5 blue discuses, and I need 5 stingrays. Most of today was taken up with just fishing up those fish. And day 178, we get the stingrays. It took us a whole day to get those. And our reward is a deluxe fish tank from Willie. Thank you very much. So I got a strange capsule today on the farm. We'll put that inside the house. That's a super rare event. We're also going to go to Robin and upgrade the barn to another deluxe barn. So I go to Gil here now, and I get a few items for completing monster eradication goals, Knight's Helm, Arcane Hat, and of course the Crab Shell Ring, which is a really nice ring because it gives a huge defense bonus. I got Void Mayonnaise too today, so I'm going to ship that off. And I spent the rest of the day fishing off some secret items. So I got the foliage print here from Ginger Island, which is a really nice painting. I also fished up the squirrel figurine here as well, which is a little statue that you can put anywhere you want. And I also got the physics 101 from the volcano cave here as well, which is another really nice painting to get. And we got the Lightsaber from Willie's area here where his boat is, which is another nice item you can put in your wall. I also met some oil makers, and they're going to make truffle oil because I need to ship truffing oil for the achievement to ship 1 of each item off the game. So I also went down to the Vincent room, the strange bun. I got back the Furo Guman statue. I call it a Furo Guman. I know other people call it different things, but to me it's always going to be Furo Guman, some sort of a Digimon thing. I also traded a duck mayonnaise for a pinky lemon and a super cucumber for a statue here. that is called a HMGTF. HMTGF. But it's a cool statue. So something broke out of our strange capsule. I don't know where it went. I don't know if there's any extra secrets to see from that. But whatever it was, it broke out and it's lurking somewhere in Stardew Valley. At the end of day 182, I'm at a whopping almost 1.2 million gold. So our little baby has grown up a little. It can walk around now, and we can put hats on it. So I give it the arcane hat in the hopes that it will become more knowledgeable and maybe get cool mage powers later on. So we're going to go with Key's kindness today. Give 50 loved gifts in 1 week. So today, 183, is going to be a day of giving. We are going to give love gifts to everyone. So the dwarf got a jade, Demetrius gets a rabbit's foot, Linus gets a coconut because he loves those, of course. We're also going to give Robin a peach because we have a peach tree in the greenhouse. She loves peaches. Evelyn a diamond because I've got diamonds for days. And I give other people love gifts too, but I said I'd show a few, you know. Back to Winter Skull Cavern, we're looking for prismatic shards. We're also looking for serpents to kill for monster eradication goals. Day 185, look at all these pumpkins. We even got mutated pumpkins. Now we're not gonna get rid of the mutated pumpkins. You can get a lot of pumpkins off them. We're gonna leave them on the farm just for decorative purposes because they're so rare to get a mutated crop. But I will purchase more pumpkins and I will put down speed grow, which means these pumpkins will be grown in no time at all. So day 186, we are back to gift giving, and we finish up that night by giving the wizard a solar essence, which completes Key's special walnut quest. So day 187, we are back to Ginger Island, pulling up ancient fruit. I'm going to buy more pressure nozzles because these things are absolutely amazing. And I'm also going to get some Key seasoning as well because I need to empower certain food types for goals I want to achieve later on in the game. So I can make the majority of recipes the game has to offer at the moment. But for today, we're just going to make a seafoam pudding, which gives me a +5 skill to fishing. And with that, I pull up the Iridium Sprinklers just south of Cindersap Forest, which is one of the coolest statues in the game. And of course, on day 189, we're going to go back into our greenhouse and get even more ancient fruit. So if we have an over excess of ancient fruit, we sell it. If kegs are available, we'll put it into the kegs. I'm going to make a shed there now for more processing machines. And we're going to go back to the dig site here as well because I need more bone fragments for recipes that I want to make later. Because in this video, I want to get the achievement of crafting every item in the game. So we're reaching the end of fall now, and as a result, we can grab tea leaves every single day, you know, leading up to the end of the season from our lovely tea saplings. I also get some more starfruit wine out of those cakes too, which is nice. So we're going to enchant our fishing rod today. I'm hoping for the master enchantment, which is +1 to fishing, and we absolutely get that. Happy days. So I think there's just 1-2 left to enchant, and that'll be the whole thing enchanted. So I pull up a few legend 2s today using my enchanted fishing rod plus the Key seasoning, so it wasn't too bad to get. I go to Robin today to get her to build another fish pond because I need aged raw, you know, for the foraging achievement, or you know, or the shipping achievement to ship everything off. So I pull up 2 crimson fish today using wild bait, which is really nice, more money for me. I also got really lucky and I pulled up 2 glacier fish after a huge battle with that. And I even managed to pull up 2 mutated carp. So I got super lucky today and I got 2 of each legendary fish. Unfortunately, we just pulled up 1 anglerfish, which completes that quest. So day 192, our ostrich chick hatches, and we're going to give it a name. We're going to call it Luffy, because Luffy's such a cool name. And we're going to put another ostrich egg straight into that incubator, because we want that to be a little ostrich farm. I put a little fence around it too to make the farm look nicer, and to keep the ostriches nice and safe. Day 25, our pumpkins have fully grown, so we got a few more mutated pumpkins too, which was nice. I put a void salmon into the fish pond, and I'm selling all the cows and the goats. They're going to be replaced with sheep, because sheep are magnificent passive money makers, because the auto grabber will just get the cloth or the wool off them, and that can accumulate for eternity. So I'm going to buy 12 lovely sheep here off Marty, 96,000 gold. We'll make that back in no time at all. So I'm going to get Pierre's missing stock list today, and we're going to give that to Pierre, and that means that we can access all of his crops regardless of what season we're in, making Pierre a very, very handy NPC and vendor to have in the game. So we're processing pumpkins today. We're getting pumpkin juice. Not as good as starfruit wine, but you know what? It's not too bad. I also picked up the golden pumpkin. Now I'm not going to gift that to someone. I'm just going to sell that because I think it's up 2500 gold for it. Shane wants another baby. How broody is he? But I'm going to say yes, and we can add a second kid to our lovely household. Day 196, we're at the end of fall, and I get the Junimo plush today, which is another cool item I can add to the farm. I also got a stone Junimo statue from behind the community centre, and I also got the solid gold Lewis statue from behind Mayor Lewis's house as well. I sold all my pigs today because they're going to be totally useless to me in winter, and they will be replaced with even more sheep. So I'm going to have 2 barns filled up the top with sheep that will generate wool for me on a daily basis, once I of course get the perks sorted out. I finally got Skull Cavern Invasion. I was hoping for either Danger in the Deep or Skull Cavern Invasion. I'll take Skull Cavern Invasion because I can now access radioactive ore. This means I can now sell 1 radioactive ore and 1 radioactive bar, which means I will get the achievement for shipping off every item in the game. I also completed the monster eradication goal today for killing serpents, which was really nice. So today was a great day. I got lots of radioactive ore and I got the monster eradication goal for the serpent, which means I now have the title of Monster Slayer Hero. That's another primary goal complete. We also enchanted our hoe for reaching. That's all the tools in the game now enchanted, which is another primary goal complete. And of course we are now going to craft every single item in the game to get the Craft Master achievement, and that will be another huge achievement done for this 200-day video. I could have crafted all the recipes. The only problem was that you need to wait until the end of winter to actually get all of the recipes available to you. So it's not actually possible to craft all the recipes in the game, you know, for a 200-day video. So as we can see there, I got full shipment, ship every item. I'm very close to getting Craft Master. I just need some iron ingots, I believe, and some bat wings, and I'm good to go with that one. So here's a list of all items that were shipped off in the game. And as we can see there, it was just the radioactive bar and the ore that were holding me back. But once I got that special key quest, that was in the bag, no problem at all. So I'm super happy with that. So I made the warrior ring, and that was the last item I needed to make. So we got a new achievement, Craft Master. It's all the items in the game crafted. Now I couldn't afford the gold clock, unfortunately. I was a few million shy. So instead I decided to treat myself and get a return scepter. Also went to the casino and I bought a statue of endless fortune off this lovely fellow for 1,000,000 gold. We don't really need it because we have everyone, like everyone's friendship is maxed out, but I got it because I wanted it because it's expensive. Speaking of expensive, I went to Robin today and I also decided to purchase the catalogue from her. So she sells the furniture catalogue, which costs 200,000, but this would give us access to almost every furniture item in the game. And to top it all off, I went to the mouse and I purchased every single hat that he had. So for the 300th video, would you like to see me collect all the hats? Let me know in the comments and we can attempt it. Some of the super rare hats of course involve the trash can hat, the living hat of course from the weeds. That'll be very tough to get all right. So at 45 key gems, I also got Mr. Key's hat today as well. So let's check out our perfection. How far did we get today in this video? We got 80% done, all golden walnuts found, all the fish caught, all the crafting recipes made, everything shipped off, all the obelisks on the farm, Monster Slayer Hero, yes, great friends 100%, max farming level, all star jobs found. The only thing holding us back there now is the golden clock and of course the cooking recipe, which we haven't really started yet. So in the 300th video, of course, we will strive to get the golden clock, and of course we'll also strive to complete all the cooking recipes to get perfection. So what an amazing experience it has been. Let me know in the comments what you would have done if you had 200 days to play. So I'm going to leave the video there. I hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for the 300th video where we will surely achieve perfection in that one. And that'll be at least 1 or 2 weeks away because it takes so long to make, but it will be worth the wait as per usual. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, hit the subscribe button because it will help my channel grow, which means more Stardew Valley videos for you. I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.